Welcome, one and all, to an unlikely tale, The New Few. Based in the Sword Coasts of Faerun, where we use a combination of 5th edition, Pathfinder 1st edition, a dash of homebrew, and a sprinkling of the classic rule of cool. Tonight we'll be continuing our intrepid journey to save the lands that they currently reside, and have a little fun along the way. However, note that this is a brutal, grim, dark adventure filled with various hardships, struggles, and injustices. So if you've a low constitution score, like Silas, you may want to grab advantage for those saves. Without further ado, allow me to introduce my fantastic cast of players.
I already knew it.
You did. You knew it.
It's okay. I already had to face this reality.
I see that Silas is back. Hey,
Hi.
can you like?
Hey!
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I
We're
asked a
talking about
question.
depressing shit.
I'm
Do you see the
enjoying
question?
life.
Where's it
Zero.
at?
In DMs.
Hold on one sec. Let me see.
I feel like
Was
this is.
there,
Oh, I think I found
Okay.
it.
Yep,
is there
yep.
a tweet?
I think
that
I
I need to
found it.
retweet?
It'll be the second tab,
I had
and
to
it should be at
open
the
the
very
game.
top.
I had to open the game.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that part. But once you pop in,
I
Oh, okay, yes.
you'll be able to
I don't know
see.
how any of this works.
Well, it's pretty straightforward. Just shoot me DMs, like look over both of the two templates, and
Oh,
let me
that's-
know if which one of them is more appealing, and from there we'll kind of like throw the spells and fill in the last little bits and pieces needed to fill the sheet out, because they're like pretty much 90% done.
Uh, oh, okay, there it is. It just wasn't loading. Okay, the druid one looks weird.
Ah, look at Kaz. She's so small. I love it.
Perfect.
A member of our intrepid group, a new one to be spoke of, is Eden. Say hello, Eden.
Hey!
Hi.
Welcome to the group.
Hello.
Transfer
Hello.
Kaz. Welcome to the shenanigans.
I assume you've
Hi.
seen what we've been up to.
I didn't realize we were alive. Yay.
It's okay, don't worry
Yeah.
about it. It's
Don't
all
worry
good.
about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Please be, please be, please be please be a sensible character. Please be a sensible character.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
can tell you
Oh,
that's not gonna
boy.
happen.
Yep, probably not.
Well, par for the course.
What makes you say
yeah.
that
I
Kaz
wasn't
is
gonna hold my breath.
unsensible?
Okay.
Mm.
Gary.
I mean, sure, she drank a flask and nearly made her heart explode, but comes with the territory.
It
She just was
happens.
rolling on E, that's all.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's
the way
pretty
to
much
look
what
at it.
happened. That's pretty much.
Sheesh.
The doctor
I
told her
mean,
just stay hydrated, it'll go away? Question mark.
Yep.
So yeah, she was rolling on E.
Oh Lord.
Glug.
yes,
Well, it was a
Okay, here
very
we go.
potent stimulant.
She's
yes.
stimulated.
Decided to take take a sip of a unknown flask from a at that point a stranger.
Yeah. When you say it like that, it's pretty.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Which reminds me, you guys are actually not located in Valleki currently. You're
Opposite way.
right about there.
Prince Harry asked, "Do y'all eat the cheese?"
What?
Of course.
Oh, not yet. We haven't. We have not encountered the cheat yet.
I was gonna say we haven't encountered it yet, so
That's a whole nother
The
The
story
minute I
for
do,
another
though,
time.
Oh, I don't know anything about cheese.
I love cheese.
yeah. At
Well,
this moment, I don't trust anything in this
I
country.
unfortunately I've learned. Well, not in character, but I've learned what the cheese was, and I'm like, really, guys?
Love cheese.
Okay. Did you settle on one yet?
Yes, but I have no idea how to read any of this.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll work through that as we go. Like when certain situations call for stuff, I'll prompt you and walk you through what you need to go through.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all simple stuff. Don't worry about it. So, with that said, is it the druid or the cleric that takes your fancy?
I'll go with the cleric.
Noted. Okay, we'll get that squared away.
So I don't have to worry about any of those
God.
spells.
Just
Oh, thank God.
I don't like those reactions.
We didn't have a
Okay.
cleric,
Oh,
so
that's fine.
Well,
It's
actually,
fine.
actually, either druid or cleric would have been good.
yeah.
You have no healing.
anyway, wait till they meet your
Sorry.
character. It's gonna be good times.
Oh, I'm scared.
If you'll do me a favor, go ahead and take a look at the spell list available for cleric. Shoot me some DMs as to the ones you're interested in, and as well as a starting weapon and your armor. Okay?
Do I just like Google spell list for cleric or something?
I'll fire you over a link with all the lists of all the spells available for clerics. Okay? So
Okay.
no sweat, no sweat. Got tools for everything. Just need to ask and it will be provided. So, while I work on that, we'll also do a little recap as to what took place in the previous session to kind of give everybody an overview of where we're at and the current state of affairs. When we last left off, our party was separated, but fortunately had managed to gain some new allies in the process. While Caiaphas, Lance, Chiquita share a final meal with Lord Barristan, they learn a little more about the lands of New Barovia, and agreeing to fight for him in the Tournament of Power, due in some 3 weeks' time, uh, are given a small stipend of gold from which to prepare themselves. Meanwhile, Jean meets a drifter by the name of Nathan, and shortly after, driven by his perceived fighting prowess, asks Eradikai for an honorable duel. But despite his bravery and hearty resolve, the duel ends in favor of the powerful dwarf, who, impressed by his resilience, takes him on as a pupil, bringing the unconscious swordsman back to his tavern to rest and recover. While back in Valeki, Caiaphas and company set off to do some final preparation before taking the wagon back to New Barovia. The former heading off to a local shop, while Lance and Chiquita run into a new face, a sizable kobold named Kaz. After a short exchange, the trio head to meet with Varmiel, an experience that proved harrowing but informative as they learn just what the Lord of Valeki is like in the process. Shortly after after they regroup, pardon me, and Lance, curious about the, oh not Lance, sorry, Caiaphas, curious about the flask in his possession, found on the personage of Rudolf von Richten, convinces Kaz to imbibe the highly potent concoction contained within. In the process, uh, Kaz begins to display some rather peculiar symptoms, and concerned, they hurry the kobold to a physician, learning that the potion was a highly powerful stimulant, and if she had drank any more than what she had, it'd likely have killed her. They leave a small sample with the alchemist and take the sick kobold back to New Barovia in hopes of finding the magic caster named Youth Silverwood, who likely may be able to cure whatever the potion may have done, as well as learn of its true nature. Ironically, this is the exact woman Jean sees as he regains consciousness. She finishes tending to his wounds and healing him using extremely potent magic that he had never seen before. Um, Once settled, the two share a dialogue, and after learning a great deal about the Seven Saviors, the Unlikely Few, and the coin that he had been charged with by Richten, He decides it would be best to hand said coin over to Youth, trusting her to keep it safe or destroy it. With this meeting and shared desire to save the lands, the two agree to help one another going forward. Now the sun rising on a new day, with it comes great potential. How will our adventurers use it? As the wagon from Valeki approaches the outer western gates of New Barovia, they are greeted by the sight of several guardsmen working rather hurriedly, a pace that steady and efficient seems to make headway into a task that, upon closer inspection, turns your stomach. As they move multitudes of bodies into a massive pit not too far into the interior area of the city. And if anybody would be interested, roll insight. Specifically, Lance, Chiquita, Kaz, and Kaifas. To everyone,
Okay.
to Lance, rather to Kaz and Kaifas, it appears the guardsmen are doing not more than tossing bodies into a mass grave. However, certain subtle signs around the scene allude to something else, more like a stockpiling. As Lance and Chiquita scrutinize the situation further, picking up on some specifics that don't line up. Chiquita specifically notices that the dirt that would be used to fill in this mass grave is gone. It's been moved elsewhere, as well as the area being shaded off. Several small crystalline structures, somewhat reminiscent to a oil lamp, uh, dots the borders of this massive hole, a strange bluish light emanating from them. At first glance, it might appear that they are sensors burning incense over the bodies, but to Chiquita, she notices that these are in fact magic items, emanating a low powered cooling spell, as if to refrigerate the bodies. The wagon continues to plod along, the slight jostling of the uneven cobbled road lending more discomfort to this already unsettling trip. And after passing the second gates, you find yourselves in the interior of the city. The wagon pulls to a steady slow and then halt as you pull up alongside the stable house. A young man, no more than 14, comes barreling out of the stable, running towards the wagon. He raises a hand expectantly, looking to Lance, whom currently is leading the wagon.
Uh, yes.
Do you need me to take your wagon, sir?
Uh, I look at the the rest of the party and see what if they have a preference.
You peer back into the back of the wagon to see your other party members, whom are currently seated rather uncomfortably several feet away from the corpses piled in the back of the wagon. The evidence of your hunt and subsequent success. At this point, They are beginning to smell rather unpleasantly.
Oh God.
Uh, you know, um, maybe I just realized looking at what I have. Um, I need to drop it off and then I'll be back.
Suit yourself! And the little kid shrugs his shoulders, turning and heading back into the stable, somewhat disappointed, kind of. And with that, where do you go? Where do you take the wagon?
I don't trust them, but we do have the body, so we should go to Pizzoli. Is my first thought.
Right.
Does anyone else have any objections or suggestions?
Nope,
No.
that sounds like a good idea to me.
Before we go, Cass has something very important to say.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Cass drank a lot of water today, and now she has to pee.
We can. Do you want? We can make a stop now.
Ditto. I need to
You don't
go
have to hold
too.
it in.
No, I need to
You
go
just-
too.
Yes, please.
Okay, let's take a stop then.
You bring the wagon along, reasoning that a bathroom break would be acceptable at this point, and taking the wagon to the one place you know there are facilities available, you head in the direction of the Allfather's Tavern. The wagon wheels along, heading through the streets that are slowly, uh, kind of cleaning up. You notice, despite the noticeable decrease in citizenry wandering about, the road and cities look significantly cleaner. Rubble and debris have been moved, and a lot of the damage is in the process of being repaired. Along with this, uh, you note that the roads are no longer obscured with garbage, debris, and the occasional disconcerting bloodstain.
If they clean the garbage, why they don't clean the blood? What's wrong with this place?
No, they did clean the blood.
Oh, they did
Yeah,
clean the blood.
there's
Okay.
actually there's a clear lack thereof from when you
Oh
last
well,
visited.
then why they didn't keep a little bit?
My mom always says, whenever you leave a place, leave it better than when you first got there.
Mine always said the opposite.
Why does that not surprise me?
What is it like to pee? I've never peed before.
It's like feels like your lower half's about to explode, and then you
What?
defuse the bomb. And it's like really, really big sense of relief once you defuse that bomb. You know?
Yes, it feels really good. Lots after pee.
Yeah, pretty
Oh.
much.
Um, it's like when you know you need to change your oil, and you finally get to do that.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I understand now.
Except sometimes, it even involuntarily leaves your body, especially when you're scared.
Okay, Kaz, let's
Oh.
go. Let you go use the bathroom now.
That happens sometimes.
Yes.
So, the wagon pulls up alongside the outer stable, kind of wooden fixture outside of the tavern, a place most people seem to generally string up their horses and wagons and the like. Upon doing so, you all dismount and head into the interior of the Allfathers. Upon entering, you see the establishment is rather devoid of patrons, save for individuals there within. Eradikai, whom you're relatively familiar, a woman with silver hair and a arcane tattoo scribed on her right cheek. Jean, looking a little worse for wear, and another stranger, dressed in uh, hide armors, and bearing a quarterstaff that he has currently leaned up aside next to him as he idly sips a drink. Upon entering
Ah, you
the
guys.
upon entering the establishment, they notice you, and yeah.
You guys took a lot shorter than I expected. I expected you guys like a few days off.
What happened?
Oh, who is this? New friend? Friend of yours? New friend
Oh
for
yeah,
Cass?
Oh yes, we
he's
have
this is
a
your new
new
best friend,
pet.
Kaz.
Ah, hello there. Um, I'm John.
Yes, it is
You
pleasure to
are.
meet you. I am
Are.
Cass.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, Taz.
She runs up to offer a hand.
I grasped the hand,
Judo
and
throw.
no, wait, really?
Let's see how strong the handshake is.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Oh yes,
Ow,
sorry, she does that sometimes. She has to pee.
Oh,
ow,
yes, that
ow.
is very important. I should do that.
Bathroom, privies. I don't know where the privies are. Yes.
The dwarf sitting
Um,
behind the counter makes a gruff clearing of his throat. Down the hall. Take a right.
Yes, thank you. You, John, yes. Me arm wrestle leader. And she runs off.
right. I take a look at Lance and Chiquita and Caiaphas and like, so a lot of things happen. We need to have a talk.
I can see that.
Yeah. So like, oh, we'll wait for your little friend to come back. But yeah,
And Caiaphas needed the pee too.
Yeah,
Oh
I gotta
yeah.
go.
Peace.
Actually, never mind.
Wait.
Oh,
wait.
oh God.
Yeah, no,
I,
I'm good.
Uh-oh.
oh, okay. So like, grab a table and I gesture towards wherever we were sitting in front of like uh where Youth is also sitting. And I'm like, so first things first, introductions. This is Lady Youth. I didn't catch a last name. I don't think I had the last name.
Silverwood.
She's so Youth Silverwood. Um she's a acquaintance, a colleague of Pizzoli. Basically, they're in the same circle.
We're
Um,
allies, albeit we operate in different circles under different ethics.
yeah.
I'm gonna
So
just roll insight on what that even means because that's very. Okay.
Whoop, okay, you got it.
As
All
far
right.
as you can tell, it seems like she means that they're allies, but they don't necessarily work directly together. That's the best you could really squeeze out of that.
Mm, okay. Uh,
so okay. So important things that happened. Got the people, got the guys to the place. Lost a few along the way, but most of them got to where we wanted to go.
wait, what
There
happened?
remember the river that almost killed you guys?
Yes.
Well, it killed some of them.
Why didn't you just go avoid the river or something?
We had to cross the river. Remember, to get to them. I'm you I'm purposely avoiding saying the. I'm like doing a wink, wink, nudge, nudge motion to Lance. We're supposed. He had to like do something to. Anyway, they're
Okay.
fine. they're taken care of. Got myself here to New Barovia, and there was a purge, apparently.
A what?
Oh,
A purge.
That doesn't sound nice.
what the fuck is going on here?
So basically, your boss, Pizzoli, apparently decided to decided to tell decided to like order guards to like kill all the infirm the week second week. I'm not really quite sure on the details, but basically a lot of old women and children decided, and they killed them all, and now they're burning them in the fires. Basically, you've seen the bodies, right? That's them.
Just
Yeah.
double checking. I remember the mention of looking for people with the symbols. Was towards me, right? I'm just trying to double check.
That was pretty much to everybody who was at that meal. Yes, and the symbol in
Okay.
question is bared on a small medallion around the woman before you's neck.
Right in her titties. Right there.
Okay. Lance is just
So
taking a moment to process everything that's going on.
yeah.
Um,
So, uh, so there's that. Other thing. Remember the guy that we encountered in the forest? The one that I had to they had to give peace to.
Yes. The one we saw you give peace to. Yeah, we'll use that terminology.
Yeah. Well, so Miss Youth here is a friend of hers, and I didn't tell you guys, but he gave before before he departed, he I promised Sir Sir Ronrickton to deliver some a package to Pizzoli, but Pizzoli's not here. He's not in the city apparently. So since Miss Youth and Master Eradikai are, you know, colleagues, allies. Basically, they're roughly in the same headboard of it. I decided to pass it to them, and apparently, Miss Youth is very familiar with Mr. Von Richten. So, if I remember correctly, you have his journal, Lance?
yeah, I do.
Yeah. So maybe, yeah, she was a good friend of his, so maybe it's, maybe we should give it to her. Also, I guess I should mention that the thing I was supposed to give to Zoli was apparently one of those evil coins that you've mentioned in the journal.
Right.
Yeah, I had one of those, and I gave it to her. So now they're protecting it, and it looks like they were trying to get rid of these things. So yeah, thankfully that's more or less, resolved for now.
As
But
you recount
we
these
think,
details, youth appears clearly with a slight clear expression of distress. The mention of Rickton.
oh, sorry. But yeah,
Oh
I
no.
we were under the so we were wondering that maybe in the journal there are other hints to these coins and other that. So maybe, since they've been hunting these things for a lot longer than we have, and hell, we just found out about these things a few days ago. Maybe there are clues in the journal, so I thought that maybe she'd be able to suss it out.
Okay, I have to ask. Why is there a purge?
Yeah, that is
This
why
is
is
Here's the
this
thing.
is all
Zoli just
I actually don't know. I
murking
don't
people.
know. There was a purge. I came here.
It was before you
Apparently,
got here?
before I got here, and when I got here, people were already dead. Apparently, he just decided to like order, like,
So on
kill.
a whim, he just started
I'm not
murking.
sure if it. I'm not sure if it was a whim. apparently Eradicai and Miss Youth says that he must have his good reasons, and they seem to trust him. So it's like I'm kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt, even though technically it sounds like, honestly, it sounds like a really bad thing to do.
That
I
Yeah,
don't
that
sounds
know, man.
sus.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if, there's a good reason to massacre,
You've
you know.
speaks up. Now you understand why I say that we operate in separate circles. His line of ethics is questionable at best and
Mm,
brutal at worst.
yes, those
Though,
with higher power always seem to have such silly justifications for such things.
though,
Cass does not like it.
with my experience with Pizzoli, I would honestly say that he wouldn't do something like this flippantly. Despite appearances, he does genuinely care about the people. Everything he's done, ever since finding the seat of power, has been to the benefit of the people. He generally has as much of a hands off role as he possibly can exercise. So, for him to directly interfere with a system that he's essentially created to be self sufficient, he's not a fool. So, there must be a reason of such magnitude that he would be willing to sacrifice so many souls.
You think he's maybe been brought under the effect of some sort of spell or anything of that nature?
Look, man.
Well, it is certainly possible. I haven't met with Pizzoli directly in some time. However, for someone to manage to get a spell like that off on him, it would require either an extremely intricate plot or a very powerful spellcaster.
Look,
It
man. When I first heard all of this stuff, I just decided this is above my pay grade. So I just stopped thinking about it. Sorry, continue, please.
he makes a valid point. This situation, I have some knowledge of, at least on my end specifically, but I would wager that it likely has something to do with it. And as you are now, it would be pointless to share this information with you, lest you put your very lives at risk. And that goes
I
against
think our
my.
lives are already at risk right now, just being involved in all this.
And that's a fair point. I wouldn't blame you for leaving Barovia and going to a place like Baldur's or Neverwinter.
Ugh, boulders. Yes, about that. Hmm. Now, Cass will ask about that later.
I see. Well, there are other settlements along the Sword Coast, and I'm sure you could find someplace a little less chaotic if this proves to be too much. Again, I
I
couldn't blame you.
I really enjoyed Valeki. It was pretty nice there.
A little too posh for Cass's taste, but perhaps not completely lost.
Yes, Varmil's. He's got his own set of issues to contend with, but he does have a much more subtle hand regarding his governance.
Ironic since he's like a half giant.
They had toilets. It was pretty cool.
This place has toilets too. Cass saw when she had to
Yeah.
pee.
Sorry, what's a toilet?
Oh, it's like a cereal bowl, except really big. And instead of milk, it's filled with water. And instead of cereal, you shit into it. And the bowl eats your shit and the water. It replaces the water
Yes,
with new
it
water.
suckles it. He said it suckles it.
I hate that word.
I think the
Yeah.
analogy just got lost. I think I got lost in the analogy, but okay.
It is a very strange way of putting it.
So anyway, Purge, no
You've
idea what's happening.
spontaneously spits up a pickle onto the table.
Wait, what?
Um,
Ooh, can
um,
Cass eat it?
it,
She picks
it,
it up
it
and
came
hands it to the
from
kobold.
Oh,
came
thank you.
from
Yes,
I
lots.
you might
uh,
not want to eat. You've already did the thing with the flask. You don't need to do this with the pickle.
what thing with the flask? What happened?
Oh yes, Cass
Ah,
drank a potion that made her very strong and then very sick.
Oh
And
God!
actually, Cass is still kind of sick. Can you help Cass, please?
drink more water, Kaz. Don't eat the pickle.
Oh,
What
Maybe the
flask?
pickle is good right now because she need the hydration. You know,
What
pickle.
flask?
The flask that we found with the body.
With Von Richten? He had a
Yeah,
flask?
Oh yeah, he had a
yeah.
flask
Well,
full of
what was in it?
steroids or something.
We don't know. That's
Okay.
why I'm the one holding on to it because apparently everyone wants to see what it'll do to Kaz.
I don't. Okay. Huh. Um, okay. So trying to get back where I was. Purge. No idea why. It happened. Too late to save anyone. I
oh,
don't
it
think
is
we
really
have to worry
sad.
about it.
I mean, it
I don't think
kind of sounds
I
like
don't
there's a crazy guy in control of this place, though. Is this
yes.
really someplace we want to stay longer? Or
I
accentuate
don't
our stay?
I don't know about you guys because you guys are the ones working directly under him.
This
That
is
is
not.
true.
So
We
that's your call.
I don't
Here's
know.
what I'm thinking. We should report in, because if we don't, then the mission might still be seen as a thing that needs to be handled, and then they might look for them still and see them uh be with the tribe over there. But I don't think we should overstay our welcome because look, uh you said he has his reasons, but until we know for sure, I'm going to be suspicious.
Agreed.
You've says, I wouldn't say he has his reasons, rather that he would not do something of this nature without reason.
Where is Pisoli?
Well, he's usually
No.
found in the guild hall.
What yeah, DM did or I think I said like Zodi kind of fucked off. Or was I misremembering that?
You might have been misremembering,
Okay. So he's probably good for that.
because I don't believe I sent him off to do anything.
He did. He did. Oh, he did go to Aurora.
Oh, yes, he had left for Aurora.
Okay,
Yes,
there we go.
okay. Yes, yes. I
Yeah, yeah,
apologize.
yeah.
Yes, you're absolutely right. You're
That's
absolutely
that
right.
was that was I was understanding
Yeah,
because I
because that's why
remember
you
I
wanted to
asked where
go
he
visit.
was
Yeah, you wanted to go meet up with
and
him last session, I
that's
believe it
correct.
was.
Yep.
Yeah.
The session before that.
Ah, got you, got you. All right. Been going through like
So
a
yeah, he's not
D&D
here.
marathon for like some of the sessions are bleeding together, so my deepest
I
apologies. Bear with me.
no worries, man.
I
This is why we're
appreciate
double
it.
Honestly,
checking.
honestly, I'm surprised they're still functioning. Anyway,
Hell yeah, man. This is the way to live. Anyway.
anyway, yeah. So Pizzoli's not here.
Right.
No idea where he is.
That is
No
too
idea.
bad.
So does he have like a second in command you guys can talk to like finish your mission and stuff?
Can you call somebody? Can you call a friend?
Can you call,
Oh, y'all
does
got
he have
any
a,
of those magic mirrors?
does he have a secretary? Does he have a second in command? Does he have a
Uh,
butler?
It's like a courier
I
boy.
do believe he does, in fact, have an acting viceroy in his stead when, or acting officiant in his stead when he's out on business. I believe he goes by the name of Ismark Kolyakov. Excuse me, Kolyanakovich. Sorry, some of these
You
these
almost puked up another pickle there.
some of these Barovian names can be a little wild.
That
Okay.
name is too big for kids.
Ismark Kolyanakovich.
Is he? Okay.
Is.
Ismark
Miss
is
Marquis.
Is.
Ismark should be
Is he?
sufficient. He's a very kind man. He was the original mayor of Barovia when we had initially arrived. Uh, he was under Strahd's direct torture for some time, and as a result, he had an aversion to directly leading. So, Pizzoli took the seat instead. However, he does step in when Pizzoli is out on business. You should be able to find him in the old manor just 3 blocks south of the Guildhall. You can't miss it. It's probably one of the oldest buildings in town.
Yes, that's where you guys can go. Um, but yeah, about those black about those black pointings.
The Denarians, yes. What of them?
Yeah, we discussed earlier. We might learn more on Von Richten's journal, right? That's what we said last time, right?
Pardon? I didn't catch the last part of that. It cut out.
Um, we last session we discussed like if we could have gotten more clues on what Ron Rickman was up to and if he has more
Yes.
information on the Denarians. And it was probably in his journal,
Yes.
right? So I look at Lance. The journal, please.
With the current level of information you now have, you might be able to actually glean more knowledge from the nonsensical writings and notes found within the journal. Your previous viewing had not alluded to your attention. If you
That
wish
makes.
to,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I was about to say, if you wish to incite more information through the tome, roll investigation.
Investigation. Okay. Fuck. Before.
And perhaps still overwhelmed in processing
For
the
critical fail, I guess.
overwhelming amount of knowledge that you've received in previous the previous 3 days, as well as the strange and nonsensical events you've been exposed to. Your brain's a little too frazzled to be really making heads or tails of any of the notes within.
Fair, that's fair.
Do you choose to hand the book over to Youth so that she might perhaps be able to glean more?
I'm going to hold the book out, but I look her in the eyes and I want to believe you and I want to help. I just don't know what to trust or believe. Please just say something. Tell me something that will just give me some peace of mind because you said it. We're in over our heads. But also, I don't want to leave. I want to help.
Gans is thinking the same thing. She doesn't want to. She can't surely die so soon when she still has friends from back home to save. But These people need help too.
Yes, it sounds like we won't have a planet if we don't do something.
Yes, precisely.
Youth looks at Lance, um,
They're
kind of
cutting out.
with a. Uh, Youth looks at Lance with searching eyes, as if peering into the very fabric of your soul. Her eyes almost take on an aura of bluish light as she does so, before flickering away just as quickly as it appeared. I'm sorry you've had to face so much. This this land is it's brought about a lot of suffering, but the people in it are good, well and truly, and they're every bit worth fighting for as you would like to believe. That I can promise. It's the reason why I'm still here, despite my disagreements with Pizzoli. Now I know it's of great concern, so I'll investigate and see if I can't find more information out. When I learn some more, I'll find you and tell you whatever you need to know. And if then you feel the need to step away, by all means. At the very least, you'll have answers and some closure if it's of any consolation. But know that there are people out here in this world fighting for you and fighting very hard. Some of them have sacrificed a great deal so that we could stand here today. And I want you to take solace in that, knowing that even if it seems overwhelming, there are those out there fighting on your behalf. She rests a
Hmm.
hand on his shoulder and smiles warmly. Perhaps this has been a stressful day for everyone involved. Maybe we meet again tomorrow and we start fresh after everybody's had some rest.
It's a good idea. Oh, before you go though, pretty lady, could you perhaps make sure that Kaz is okay and not dying?
Oh, yes, they mentioned you had drank some sort of potion?
He is very strong. See me stated in the mm, um. What is that word again?
Is it affecting her mind?
No, no, no. Kaz
Or
is always scandal-minded.
Oh, my apologies. Well, yes, I suppose I can take a look at you and see. Her eyes kind of scan over the portly kobold, taking on the same azure hue they had when she had looked over Lance. And this time, however, her gaze holds as she slowly looks over the stature and countenance of the reptile until, with a blink, the magic dissipates. Oh dear. What exactly potion? What exactly was the potion that she had imbibed? What is this?
Von Richten had it. I point towards the flask that Lance has.
Uh,
I'll give this one at least because you seem to know what it is, and I want to make sure Kaz is okay.
whatever it is, it's done something to her weave. I can't quite make out the specifics, but it's as if whatever was in that vial, it must have suffused her with some sort of elemental energy. I've never seen anything like this before.
Oh, yes, it made Kaz very strong for just a moment. Or at least it
Wait.
felt that way. Kaz is not very sure.
Excuse me,
She,
did you just say elemental essence in her?
yes. Where did you find this potion? Where is it? Do you have any more of it?
Again, past.
Yeah, I was
She had,
planning.
yeah. And I mentioned that we found it with Von Richten. Von Richten had it when we met him. When I met him, I guess.
Well, whatever it is, it's an undulating mass. I've never. It's some sort of magical anomaly. It seems to have some sort of tie to the Feywilds. I'm not sure. It looks like
It's,
this looks like Sylvan magics.
huh, huh.
You think that we could have something like this, but not so potent? So Kaz can drink and be strong?
I couldn't be sure. Did you hand the flask to her, by the way?
Yeah,
Yeah, I said I want to make sure Kaz is safe. So, and it seems like
Oh, right,
she
right.
knows what it is. So,
Say no more. Okay. She takes the flask, inspecting its exterior. It's relatively simple. A silver flask with a hinged top, and she pops the top open, taking a light whiff from the opening before dipping a finger into the concoction and withdrawing it. Her eyes glow that same azure they had moments before as she inspects the fluid, before popping the finger into her mouth. Hmm. Ugh. That's a terrible aftertaste. How did you keep this down?
Heat. Uh,
Oh,
Uh,
Kaz is very hardy.
you see a little shiver go up her spine. Ugh. Oh, well, I see now what you meant about feeling strong. Okay. And in a bluish, fiery kind of exhaust billowing off of her body. It generates no heat, much to your surprise, but catches you off guard as it quickly fills the space with the same light blue uh, luminescence. That
What the heck?
wait,
well,
what?
fire.
uh, relax. It's no worries. No, not a problem. I had to purge myself of the liquid just in case it had any adverse effects.
Oh,
Well,
can you do
I
that to Kaz too?
I'm not an alchemist, but this is certainly Sylvan magics. I'm all but certain. There is a very skilled alchemist whom I'm affiliated with, who goes by the name of Kiyomi. Should you bring this to her, she might be able to dilute and replicate the potion, though I would certainly wait to find out more about the nature of it before you go mass producing something of this nature. We've no idea the side effects or potential implications.
Oh, I suppose that is fair.
Would we be able to put a patent on it? Take royalties?
Can we make more and give it
Well,
to military?
I I
Yeah.
I suppose you could. But again, we don't really know what it does. I wouldn't ethically feel comfortable doing something like that and releasing it to the public. It's not like cheese.
Cheese?
Is the cheese good?
Well, it's if I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's absolutely delicious. And what's more is it has special properties.
Like the thing
Like
that
this properties? Or
Um, much more fun,
Oh, give it to
actually.
me. Give it to me. I want to try it.
I
Give me some cheese on that.
Chiquita,
Well,
you
I
can't eat.
I do have some on my person, a little
Oh, yes.
I
stash I keep for myself.
A
I
little bit of that cheese and yes, I want.
Cheese.
is
Yes,
this
Cass
really the
wants
best
some
idea
too.
Yeah,
after
well,
what
I'm
we've
gonna
seen?
try
What
some too.
nearly
are
happened to Kaz?
are you certain you of all people should be eating cheese, Warforged? I don't think that would be the best idea.
It tastes good. I like it. You know, I like to eat a lot of things. And then Chiquita pulls out her famous grass desert tacos, spiky cactus tacos.
What is that?
Mm.
That looks tasty.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Can Cass have some?
Oh yeah, you want? Here
Yes.
you go. You can have
Yes,
for
lots.
free. I love tacos. You can have it.
Delicious. And she will eat it.
Oh,
Roll
Oh
Constitution.
my god.
Been nice
Oh my
knowing you.
god.
Save or regular?
Save.
Lessons learned 0.
Well, like I
Lessons.
said, she's scatterbrained.
So, as you bite into the cactus taco, enjoying its robust cornucopia of flavors. uh, its needle-like spines stab onto the interior of your reptilian mouth, uh, but still manage to palate the majority of the taco and take 3 damage in the process.
Oh my god.
Got some bite to it, but it does not seem so bad as a potion. Cass will be okay.
Okay, so
Maybe
give me cheese.
What a time to be alive.
yeah. So cheese.
She takes
Are you
out
saying this?
a block of cheese from her side pouch and withdraws a small cheese knife,
You
cutting
just
it.
carry this around with you?
Oh, of course. Are you unaware of this is Barovia's staple national delicacy,
I'm
Sheogorathian
new.
cheese.
Stale Garakian cheese.
Yes.
Um, I'm new to town, so I'm not familiar with it. But you
Oh,
did mention that
you're in for a treat then.
I. Okay.
She cuts the cheese into several portions and places one in the hand of each of those who desire a piece. Who of you wish for a piece of cheese?
Me and dog. Me and dog definitely want
I'm,
one.
I'm just not gonna choose this.
I'm probably not gonna have cheese. Honestly, I take it, but I look at it very suspiciously.
Dog's lactose intolerant and he still wants it.
Okay, all right, here we go.
There's like 4 of them.
So she cuts up two small portions of cheese and hands one to Chiquita and hands one three. Hands one to Caiaphas and hands one to Dog, whom takes it in his small little uh like front wing thingies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kaz
yeah.
too.
No
Kaz
way.
wanted cheese. Kaz wanted
Yeah, I was
cheese
like,
too.
I thought Kaz was
Yes.
okay
Oh,
on
and
it.
Kaz wanted 4 portions. Yes, pardon. I didn't catch
Kaz, you,
Kaz.
Roll a D100.
this,
Each
this is like
each of you who desire to eat some of the cheese, roll a D100.
oh my god.
Here we go. You asked for this.
Have notes
Damn
on the
right I did.
cheese.
I got the cheese list right in front of me. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
no, I don't have 49. Oh, what is it gonna be?
Okay, so you did get 49. Oh wow. Okay. All right. So and roll another D100 for Dog as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Wait, what? I deadass don't have 29, 49?
No, you have 49, all right.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you do. You definitely do. Oh boy.
I meant on my own personal notes
Yeah,
of cheese.
because Kaz has been tracking it since the cheese list was conceived. Okay, so let's see here. We got a 15, a 58, a 49, and an 80. So a 15. All right. As Chiquita stuffs the cheese into uh, her mouth, grinding it up in the mechanical gears and pistons carried within, allowing for the function of her jaw, uh, her body begins to glow with a strange, otherworldly light.
Uh,
Arcane sigils uh, score themselves along the portions of her body, and she feels as if her magic has been bolstered.
Hell yeah. I feel stronger.
As a result, your damage spells do an extra 2d8 damage for the next 12 hours.
whoa!
This is a perfect opportunity to articulate and display the madness of cheese. Here we go. Caiaphas, 58. Let's see. What does
Oh no.
Caiaphas have? I don't know what 58. Like, I don't have any of these memorized because Silas never uses cheese.
IBS gets that.
Oh! Oh, 58.
What?
Okay, Caiaphas. You imbibe the cheese. It tastes delectable. Simply the
Oh
best
no.
cheese you've ever had in your
Oh
entire
no.
life. This is
It
the
seems
most
good.
high quality dairy you could possibly have pass between your lips. And as you do, your skin begins to feel itchy. It
Ah.
crawls a little bit at first,
Uh,
and then you feel it. A completely unsettling undulation underneath your skin. And before the other's eyes, your appearance shifts to that of whatever idle face you happen to be picturing. As you suddenly gain the ability to change your appearance at will to other people for a day.
Oh boy. I'm a
this that
Jeez.
is
changeling now.
You essentially,
that is
yeah, you
unnerving.
essentially have changeling abilities for a day.
That's unnerving.
Kaz. Oh boy. Kaz is gonna like this one. Kaz
You're now a wizard.
chomps down on the cheese, snapping it up hungrily. The small morsel proving to be one of the most delectable little treats she's ever managed to get her little scaly hands on. And then she feels it. The fatigue and sudden uh, swell of overwhelming power, strength she's never felt before. Her muscles ripple and bulge. She actually grows an extra 2 inches as a result of the increased muscle mass, as her strength becomes 30 for the rest of the day.
What?
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
Kaz takes a moment to admire her biceps. This is what Kaz has always wanted. Yes.
And Caiaphas.
No,
This is
that's
for
dog.
dog. Yeah, this is for dog.
Yeah.
Caiaphas with the last one. Here we go. Okay.
No, no, dog.
Oh. Oh no. This might actually be bad. This might actually be bad. Um. Oh, let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Well, duh. Dog snaps up the piece of cheese, nibbling at it in like 4 mouthfuls. And as the small pseudo dragon consumes the last little crumb, Caiaphas suddenly feels an ominous sense of dread in the pit of his stomach. One moment, please.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
That's not
Okay.
something you'd like to hear the DM say.
uh, uh,
Roll initiative.
Oh no.
please no. Had to eat cheese. Had to eat cheese.
I love cheese. Oh. Give me 1 second.
We're, you'll find out in just a moment. Pardon me.
Oh yeah. I'm just
Yeah, we're about to
waiting for
find out for sure.
the other shooter drop.
Dog chooses this, not me. This is just dog being dog.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
This might just do something.
Sorry, Eden. Give me 1 sec. I'm just finishing this up for you. While
Oh, this is complicated, isn't it?
Oh,
there a little bit, but it's gonna be good.
is this thing you saw what I sent you, right?
No, 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 no. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm dead ass.
Oh my god.
What
Oh no.
What the fuck is
what hap-
happening?
what's happening? What's happening?
Oh, is this like a middle finger to the unlikely few? Goddamn.
This is a middle finger to everyone in Barovia right now. And this is dog, not Caiaphas.
I love this. I love this.
I have an idea what's gonna happen now.
Okay.
Wait, is it? It's only one, right?
It's only one. It's only one.
Okay.
It's limit
I
to
think
one.
I made a good choice.
Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah. See, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a quick little 2-minute break while I have to do some quick preparations.
What?
We're gonna take a quick
What
little 2-minute break.
happened?
You're gonna find out in just a moment. Don't worry about
What
that. Don't you worry
No,
about
no,
that. This is why the cheese is amazing. Okay. Anyway.
let's just
Uh,
say every other group's gonna find out about this.
oh, there.
What the
Everybody's gonna learn about this one.
hell?
Anyway, if you have been sitting for the last hour, feel free to get up, get a little stretch in, grab some water. You're gonna need it.
I've got plenty of water.
This was fun.
Oh boy. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Get rid of your chair because you only need the edge of it.
What the
What?
fuck
Yeah.
is happening?
What the fuck happened?
I do like how both Chiquita and Kaz got parts of the cheese that are just perfect.
All right, friends. Are you prepared for what's about to take place?
No, no. I disagree. No more wet. Remove
Rain
it.
Oh,
hurts.
Remove it.
hello.
Rain no work.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hi.
here we go.
I better not have to make the first dex check.
What?
Oh, no.
Okay, here we go. This
I,
is
I don't like that sigh.
this is gonna be spicy. It's gonna be spicy, friends. Are you
It's
ready?
pepper jack.
Yes.
I don't
No,
have to
but
be
let's
ready,
get.
right? I'm not here.
Oh no,
It's the-
you're here. You're about to be. Yep, because
Yeah,
you're
Hi.
like
you're all set
I knew
now.
it.
Also, Silas, you spelled my name wrong. It's
Oh,
Isla.
oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yep. I forgot about the Y. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. You're right. Okay. Oh, you could drop the cleric tag. That's just to let you know the difference between the two sheets more
Okay.
clearly. But yep, you're
Uh,
all good now. You should be all good.
Okay. I still don't know how to roll, but this is fine.
Don't worry. When that
Cool.
comes, I got you. We'll walk through that.
I'm scared.
Gonna be great.
Okay.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, music's changing again. Get ready
Oh,
for the boss
God.
theme. Oh, I love
I'm
this
gonna
track.
shit.
A deep, ominous rumble shakes all of the building
Oh
and
my
those
god.
within.
Uh,
It's followed by another, and then another. The spacing of
I
these timed almost perfectly.
I'm like grabbing my sword and like be like starting in a ready stance. What's happening?
The building rocks violently again.
Dog, what did you do?
What is this?
Dog kind of looks at the group.
I look, I was like,
Dog.
is this some. Do you know what the cheese is doing? If you gave it to us, so what is it doing?
The cheese, empowered dog with the ability to conjure a creature of his choosing.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
Okay. Oh.
The cheese tears open reality itself. A fissure forming in the sky once again, not unlike several days, a few days
Oh my
past.
god!
Oh, it's doing the thing that Kaz saw before she got here.
Hold
What's going
on.
on? What's going on? What's going on? What did you do? What did you? What was in that cheese?
Another massive tremor shakes the building, and this time it's closer. You hear the glass shatter and crack as the vibrations rock the entire foundation.
Uh, Maybe we should get out of this building. I don't think this is safe.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. We gotta go.
Alright,
I think
okay.
yes.
Let's get the
Yeah,
heck
I
out of
just
here.
Let's
don't.
go.
But if we go
We
outside,
book
it's
it.
also.
It's gotta
Okay,
be an
well.
earthquake or something.
Yeah, earthquake. Earthquake. Yeah, let's go. I booked. I book out of
Yeah,
the
no, I'm
building.
grabbing my shit and leaving. I'm leaving the building.
Running.
Well, I guess we're just trying to escape whatever's happening.
As you make your way out of the building, into the city street and square just outside of the Allfather's Tavern, another ominous rumble shakes the entirety of the area around you. You see the buildings themselves vibrate, the ground trembles as you gaze up into the sky. You see a fissure torn open. Within the fissure, you see darkness. But as the clouds part ever so slightly, you're able to see illuminated by the rays cast within or cast into it. It looks like earth, dirt, stone. Is this buried somewhere deep underground? And you've yet to see what or who has come through the rift. But you hear it again, another ominous tremor. And in the distance, peering over the walls where the quarry district resided. Oh boy, here we go.
This starts to sound oddly familiar, and I don't like it.
You see massive ridges. They look like mountains peering over the wall, but they're moving.
Fuck kidding me?
And then a giant taloned hand reaches up, grabbing the edge of the wall, and you see it as it steps forward, rearing up to its full height just beneath the fissure just below. The legendary, the unfathomable, the nigh indestructible Tarask.
Bruh!
Dog.
Shit.
Dog summoned that of all things.
What was the name?
The Tarask. As
I
you
love
gaze
dogs.
upon its horrifying visage, your mind is racked with terror. This has only been in books. Nobody's ever seen a Tarask in person, but here it is, right before you, gazing over the wall, peering at you with a single piercing orange eye.
Ha ha ha. Ah. Ah.
Oh God.
1 second, my friends. Do. Pulling up scary things for you.
Dude, rolling up the new character.
What's the situation around the city? It's like everyone's screaming. Are
Oh
there
yeah.
guards going?
Yeah. I'm actually experiencing some audio difficulties because I'm supposed to be like the sound effect. There we go. Here it is. I found it. Here we go. Do.
Ah.
Okay, that wasn't out of nowhere. Not at all.
Yep. There we go.
Cthulhu sounds, my favorite.
Oh my lord, this music is intense.
Bruh.
As you step out into the streets, you see panic and terror everywhere around you. People are absolutely losing their minds. And just as you turn, a small fairy comes flying across the street and smacks straight into the face of Caiaphas.
A fairy?
Yes.
Like a little fairy person?
Yes.
I swat it away. Like a mosquito, I clap my hands trying to swat
The
it
fuck
away.
was that?
Roll sleight of hand.
7.
And if you'd be so kind, Eden, could you roll a dex save for me?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Tell me how
Oh
to
my
do that.
god.
Real simple. You're gonna open up the character sheet,
Mm.
right?
Okay.
And underneath your saves, you'll see saving throws right beneath proficiency bonus, right?
Yep.
You just click on the button, the word that says dexterity, and it'll ping it in the chat for you. Real easy.
Oh.
Yep.
Cool.
And that's how you roll like 90% of the rolls you do. As
Okay,
Kaifas
Just
cool.
click the
goes
thing.
to swat the fairy away, they quickly dart backwards out of his reach. Eden,
Can you? Sorry.
feel free to describe your character and her
Oh, no.
reaction, or their reaction, because I don't know. Yeah, their reaction to being swatted at. Yeah, let's. I just turn that off for a little bit so that we can all hear each other. Having people screaming in my ears with Cthulhu noise.
Not the Cthulhu. Okay. All right. Fairy's gonna be around 3'7", with short brown hair, hazel
It's
eyes,
a-
and I'm sorry.
What was that?
Okay. The fairy's gonna be around 3'7" with short hair, brown short hair, hazel eyes, and olive skin tone with a slight gray tint.
An indirect
So she puts
response. Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
3.7 feet. So like small person.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 foot, and then 7 inches. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
And this fairy, upon kind of recovering and reeling from being swatted at, what is their response? What are they currently feeling? What are they doing? As this monster of legend currently stomps through the city streets in the distance.
Can you not? I already have to run away from this thing. What are you doing just standing here?
That is a good question.
I'm grabbing dog by
Yeah.
the neck and running in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I think we need to run. We all need to run.
This is I don't think we have a chance to even damage this thing.
Yeah, as much as Lance wants to help people, I think he just knows he can't help anyone if he's dead.
Facts.
we book it to the opposite direction.
Yeah, sounds good.
Youth looks to the party and with a strained but understanding expression says, "You need to go. It doesn't matter where, anywhere but here."
I'm level 3. Fuck this
Did the
shit.
cheese cause that? As I'm like walking out, did the cheese cause that?
Yeah,
I'm too busy strangling
yes,
dog.
Yes, the cheese caused that. It's never happened before. I don't really know how to deal with this. I'm gonna have to call the others.
Is there somewhere safe we can go that you
I'm
know?
I'm sorry, did you say cheese caused this? What?
It's a long story.
Apparently.
Would I
Hey,
know
now
what
is not
this
the
thing
time.
is?
Let's all just run,
Uh,
or at least
So much
run
darker
and
'cause
talk.
of the cheese.
For
But
those-
yes, Case agrees, we should go.
For those who want to see whether or not their character knows what the creature is, roll history for me.
Oh god.
This is
Wait,
gonna. I'm gonna hate this, but yeah, I'm gonna
No,
roll.
no, not about not. No.
DM
What
question.
day is it?
DM question. If how old are like Legends of Tarask, and would John like have any chance of knowing about it?
Oh yes,
Considering his
Tarasks
situation.
have been around since the Second Era.
Okay. So
Yeah,
there is a chance.
Yeah.
There is a chance.
be it in
Okay.
idle readings, stories heard in a tavern. Okay, perfect. So as the party regards the massive monstrosity looming in the distance, chaos erupting in the western side of the city. All but Caiaphas recognize the creature for what it is.
Oh my,
Through
oh my
tale
god.
and tell, legends, heard, travels, had, and experiences. What stands before you in the distance, known to exist in its solitary existence, is a Tarask, a legendary monster that's existed since the Second Era. Known to be essentially untouchable through common means. No man made weapon will strike its hide, no magic spell will find purchase, but in fact reflect off of its enchanted leather hide, leaving the creature nearly impervious to all forms of conventional assault. And coupled with its overwhelming size and strength, what stands before you is potentially one of the most powerful creatures in all of the Prime material.
Yeah, we're running.
Where's Aurora?
Aurora is seen in the distance to the northwest, just above the cliffs upon where Castle Ravenloft resides.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I, I, whew. Look, I'm just saying, Aurora's pretty safe.
But how can we get there when we are down here?
We don't know what Aurora is.
You've only
We just
seen
know
it.
flying.
Yep, you've only seen
We
it in
don't
the
know what.
distance.
We
What's
don't
this?
know. We don't know anything
Damn.
about it.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what we're talking about. Like, I was like,
shit.
We don't know anything about it.
Not
We
a damn thing. Only what Barristan mentioned.
Bro, is that a T-Rex?
No.
that is more
No,
than
it
just
is
a
not.
fucking T-Rex, man. That is
That's
more than
two
just a fucking.
T-Rexes.
That is T-Rex, like to the power of 100, man.
There's
That is
100
T-Rex.
of them?
Yes, it is 100 T-Rex. Good job, buddy. Good job.
As you watch the monster rampage in the distance, you see something several blocks away, rising above the buildings and rooftops. It's hard to recognize at first. Roll perception.
Oh no. You do rolls all around.
eh.
Oof.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's see. Gian and Lance, along with Chiquita, are all able to make out oh, and Kaz, excuse me, pardon. Kaz, Lance, Chiquita, and Gian are able to see the figure in the distance. All but Gian all but Gian and Kaz recognize the figure in the distance. You see Pizzoli launching himself into the air, propelled by black flames emitted
Oh,
from
shit.
his hands towards the direction of the Tarask at breakneck speed.
Okay.
Oh, is that a superhero?
I guess he's got it. I'm booking it, man.
Yeah,
He's
I
got,
was like,
this is his problem now. It's his city. It's whatever. Run.
Yeah, okay, we should run, yes.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, run.
Where do we run to?
Which way is this T-Rex going?
It's
Like, this is
currently
not
in
just.
the west side of the city, moving southward towards the quarries.
And we're right here, right?
he's going towards quarries. He probably wants rocks, right?
Well, are we
The
there
the hole.
or?
Are we here or here? Which one? Which one are we?
Yeah,
Oh, this
that's
one.
one I figured we were at.
Okay.
I apologize. That was the wagon, as it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I just forgot to move it up.
So colorful.
The T-Rex.
I mean, we could try to go.
I'm
We
in
could try to
range.
go like towards the castle. It's fortified, right? That could probably
I
let us in.
mean,
Okay,
they
we
let
all
us
know what the
in?
turret ask. How do you really think the fortification is gonna stop it?
No, it will slow it down, and while we keep running, I'm not saying stay in the fortification. I'm saying go past it so that there's more stuff behind us.
Yeah, I just don't know what's in there, so I feel like we might get lost in there.
They might not even let
So,
us
like-
in.
So I guess we can go towards like southeast.
I mean, I think that's
guess-
their. It's that or to the farm.
Or like northeast. Basically, we have to go east. We are not going west.
Yeah, we have to go east. We just have to decide on which direction.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
It's
Uh,
beautiful.
Oh, I see. Oh, stop.
Well, okay. Let's see. Hmm,
Shit.
I don't know any of you, but I'm going with you because it's better than being alone. So.
There we go.
Yes, new friends, come.
This is the tactic.
Okay.
This is the movement we're doing.
No, I'm going. I'm going
10-15
like direct,
formation.
I'm going directly, like, as fast as possible. Wait, there's a wall here, right? How tall is this wall? How tall is this wall?
The wall is roughly 50 feet high.
Okay, so not that way.
I mean,
Is there like a
Wait,
boat we can steal and go down the river?
Well, is there like a door or is it just a wall?
There's a
Just go
bridge.
down the river
right
this
here.
way.
Right here. There's a bridge.
Yeah, I see the
We
bridge.
could, but then the Tarrasque is gonna cross the water here and get to this quarry. If the Tarrasque is going in this direction, we'd be going straight towards the Tarrasque.
Well, is there a way to get around
we'd
the
have to
wall
go this
though?
way. We'd have to go this
Why
way.
did
I
dog
mean,
do this? Is there an exit right
I
here?
say
Is
we
escape?
go in the straightest path possible.
We just don't want to run
The
into
straightest
crowds.
path
We don't
possible
want to
is
run
to
into
the wall.
crowds. That's the thing.
The straightest
we run
path
into
possible
crowds.
is through a wall. And okay, full disclosure, I think 1 to 3 of us can go through the wall. I'm not sure how the rest will.
How thick's the wall?
I cannot go through the wall.
I could pray and just
we
spam
break
Eldritch
it?
Blast. I could spam Eldritch
could
Blast into the
probably
wall.
You can do.
Oh,
you
Kaz!
can
Kaz
do
has
both
30
things.
strength. Kaz has
30
30
strength.
strength. She can just bust through the fucking wall.
We could throw
Okay,
Kaz
fine.
at the wall, and Kaz could just cannonball.
Kaz,
Throw a
it's your
dog at the
turn.
wall,
It's-
Kaz. Throw
Kaz,
a
it's
dog
your-
at the wall and make us a hole.
It is Kaz's day? Yes, Kaz is ready.
I hand you dog.
Oh fuck it. The cheese got us in this situation. The cheese can help us get out of the situation.
Facts. Dog, take another cheese.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant Kaz is gonna help us.
Um,
Oh, God. Once we're
Another
out there,
Tarrasque.
somebody has to
Vecna
explain to me
appears.
how
It's-
cheese caused this.
We don't know.
we don't know. Ask the
Oh.
DM.
It has mystical powers. You make Kaz
Um,
very strong.
You've still
Would
with
you
us as
would you care for an actual meta explanation as to this?
I
No.
know.
No,
Meta-wise,
thank
but-
you.
Oh, okay,
Not
yeah.
at the moment.
Is Youth like still around us?
Yes, she appears to be very distressed and torn between whether or not she should stay or go. She seems
Give me
like
a piece
she's
of-
more driven towards going, though.
Give me a piece of cheese.
She looks at you with a confused and panicked expression.
This
What?
caused it. I don't know. Maybe it could fix it. I don't know.
With my
Just give me a piece.
Okay.
if I can
is
copy
there-
the ability. Wait, you know how I
This is a
put
hail
cheese and I
mary.
can
This is a
copy?
hail mary, man.
Well,
and I
I
can
want to talk
copy.
to her and like get her to like focus and like be like, "Hey, you're the one who is the one with the power. You need to be able to make decisions, even if it's just getting away. You need to not be so nervous right now, because
Oh, don't misunderstand. I'm torn between whether or not I should stay and protect you or go fight that thing.
Oh, go fight that
can
thing.
you actually beat that thing?
Oh yeah, go fight it. We'd be
Well,
fine.
Okay,
I
okay,
may not be able to beat it, but at the very least I can contain it.
If
okay.
you have a chance of surviving against it, fight it. If you don't, do not fight it.
This
Easy,
is
simple.
this is a stupid question, but would we be any help if we went with you? Let me say this.
But I won't read his
No,
thing.
it would
He harmed
literally
us.
be suicide. This is far beyond you.
I
I
figured.
question if it's
but
even beyond myself. But
I
Yeah.
think
it's
for once,
here,
I think this
and
is
we
too
have to
much
deal
for
with
us to
it.
chew. This is one bite of steak for chewy. It's too chewy.
I vote rerun.
Your
The steak
best
is
bet
Leave.
Rerun.
is to head to the docks to the south. There's likely a ship there, doesn't matter which. Take it eastward and get out of the city. If you can, find a way to get to safety. It doesn't have to be in Barovia. But if you can get to Valeki, best of luck. Continue west, you'll find the village of Kresik. Find Vladimir, he'll take care of you if you tell him you know the unlikely.
Okay. Okay.
So
Let's
we
go out.
have to go to the direction of the danger.
No,
On a boat.
go southward if you need to. Take the boat only to get out of the village, or out of the city. You would be going eastward if you took the boat. Don't go west. If it crosses the river and heads to the quarry, there's no telling what could happen.
Okay, yes.
Okay, let's go. Let's just go south. Let's just go south. Go. We're running. We're running.
Best of luck, you. Stay alive. And with that, she vanishes in a flash of arcane light. Eradikai looks to the party. Ugh. I don't want to leave behind my tavern, but I don't feel right leaving you on your lonesome.
Sir, if Master, if you feel like you could save more lives, I think you could save more lives. Like without if you just ignore us, I think we can take care of ourselves and get out of here. If there are other people you can help them. I think we're good.
How far away is the Tarask? Like,
It is still within the far western district of the city, roughly 5 miles away.
5 miles away.
Okay, 5 miles away.
About 5, 6 miles away, yeah. And as you say this to Radakai, he looks to you and kind of smiles warmly. Knew you were a good lad. You heard the lady. Don't you go dying on us. And you see him with hammer in hand, shouldered. He plods off with his short little stubby legs in the direction of the Tarask.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Bye, random dude.
I admire this man.
Yeah, that guy kicked my ass, so he has a better chance against it than I will. So yeah, let's go south. Still south, let's just go south. Why is there a fucking Tarask?
Dog willed it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stare at dog
So,
with an intensity.
I'm going to need a number of rolls from the party as they quickly
Alright.
navigate the various city streets and chaos ensuing around them. I'll
Okay.
need 3 DC 14 survival checks.
Oh Jesus!
They can be in any one of you, in any order, but only one roll per person.
I got a +1. Anyone else want to take this?
Survival.
first.
Yes.
I've got +1 as well.
I
Survival
have
check.
+3.
First one was 14.
Oh, wow.
I have survival. I have +3.
I have +3
Yeah,
as
go ahead.
well.
If you have +3, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh
That
God.
was not a good one. I'm sorry. My +3 did not help in the slightest.
All right.
Oh no. Fuck.
Yay!
I'm
We went
panicking.
towards the
I-
Tarask. God damn it.
Wait,
Okay.
Cass probably knows better.
Kaz leads the party through the city in the direction the south, using her intuitive sense of direction from times spent underground, and manages to bring the party a distance. However, amidst the ensuing chaos and catastrophe unfolding around you, Jian and Ayla both are separated together from the other members of the group.
Fuck.
Oh god.
The two of you need to make a DC 14 survival check in an attempt to regroup before you get lost from the others.
Oh my god.
Don't fuck me.
Do I just roll the same thing again?
Yes, you roll the same thing.
Oh my god,
Oh.
John.
Oh, come on.
Please never go
please.
camping. Please
Oh,
never.
yes.
Yes!
I don't get lost, yay. Maybe.
Ayla quickly darts up into the sky with her wings, using them to kind of survey the situation and sees the, like, just the last passing glimpses of the others rounding a corner before flying back down and in the direction, leading Jian back to the others as you regroup amidst the chaos.
Saving the day.
Oh,
Man.
good, you're
Because I
back.
can fly.
Wings are so clutch right now. Wings are so clutch right now.
However, the
yeah.
party still has a ways to go. It requires one more DC 14 to navigate the remaining
Oh
distance.
no.
I've been rolling like
Is it
shit,
from people that
man.
haven't rolled yet? Or can Kaz do it again?
Yeah, I was like, who has the ability to roll for it?
Is it
The ability,
anybody?
I'm not rolling.
Should I go again?
Yeah, go get.
Go
Go
again.
get Kaz.
Oh, okay.
Yay! Nailed
Let
it.
me get my
We should allow him to
hands
go
dirty
again.
right now. I want to go all in.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck.
Lamau.
Ifus with the 4.
Damn, Kaifus, what's going on?
All right. Oh no,
We
need
it
one
only
more.
needed to be one. Is
Oh.
the final, like, you needed to get 3, you need to meet 3 successful checks in order to navigate the distance. When you fail, it separates or kind of displaces you from the correct path, with this roll leading you into a dead end as you end up finding yourselves kind of turned about after a wave of people come rushing down the road and throw off your sense of direction. With this, in the distance, you hear a crash as the Tarask smashes through the walls and makes
Oh my
its
God.
way further eastward.
Oh, no, I've
Where
never
are-
been so
where-
terrified by a
Whereabouts are we
PNG.
now?
You are
Whereabouts we now?
currently right about here.
Well, that's still too close.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
I'm gonna
Okay.
kill dog with a rock.
Mr. DM, could I do a perception?
Yes.
As goodness only was this way. Kaz will find shortcut.
Kaz is smart. I trust Kaz.
I don't know that
And
shit.
Kaz leads you over to a hole in the ground that potentially leads to the sewers.
Is it really smart that there's? I wouldn't.
Before anything, I say big thing on top of the floor. Going
Yeah,
underground may be a terrible idea.
we should take our chances up top.
Actually, I was actually going to suggest that if we can get to the roofs, we'd have less people around, and well,
I just don't
two
want
of
to
you can
be
fly
an
in.
eye shot of this damn thing. You know, I don't want to.
Yeah, that's the reason why I haven't started flying yet, because I'm
I
like,
think-
I don't want to see it as like a fly that needs to get swatted.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we stay
Kaz grew
low.
up in the sewers in Baldur's Gate. She knows how it works. You just
But
follow the stream.
I know follow the stream, but what if the stream like caves in?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. What if the
The pressure of the
It's
trash.
trash.
floor collapses?
Kaz is strong. She can break through the debris.
Ooh.
Her strength.
She sounds very sure of herself with this.
I mean,
We're
I'm
throwing
kind of
people
split on it.
at walls.
Kaz, roll persuasion.
Okay, wait. No. Like, let's put it on a vote. I think that's a bad idea, man. I think it's a bad idea.
It's listen, it's
Nay.
because if we go on the rooftops, the thing might see us and target us. If we go underground, it might cave in. I think our best bet is to stay like in the alleyways and run as fast as we can.
So we just run, just keep running.
I
If
think
we
that's
hear the noise from
All right, let's
behind
try
us,
it
we run
again.
forward. If it's in front of us, we run behind us.
Fine.
Okay, we keep running. We get to keep running.
Oh god.
keep running. Just keep running.
Who's rolling?
What are you? Are we rolling?
I can
Survival, yeah.
I
Isn't
can
it
try
DC
again.
14? All right, redeem yourself right now.
Let's
Okay.
see what we got.
Okay.
14.
Oh, we got
Okay.
Is 14 good?
Yes, that's exactly what you need.
14 is good.
Isla
Oh, gosh.
quickly flies up just above the roofs, using her kind of diminutive size to avoid being spotted while gaining a vantage point, and using it is able to suss out the ideal route to get them out of this causeway of death. Flying back down, they relay the information and lead the party forward, navigating you to the rivers from which you're able to follow to the south side docks.
Cass was almost sure that if we ran into another dead end, she would just smash right through it.
Okay,
Hold on.
so like, are there a lot of people around us?
It seems people currently are moving towards the gates in the east, and the number of people around you are slowly dwindling further and further.
Is the Tarask chasing after the people?
It seems like it's just rampaging in whatever direction takes its fancy.
King Kong in this bitch, alright.
Pizzoli's probably trying to fight it right about
Is
now.
Do we see Pizzoli up in the air fighting it?
Roll perception.
Persuade him down.
I
Doc,
see
we
him.
can discuss this, Tarask.
We could talk about this.
9.
Shit.
I don't see much of anything. These
see
Vecna dice are
bird.
not doing me good.
Let me try and roll perception.
Maybe I should really raise that wisdom sometime. Nah.
Nope.
Wait, am I?
No.
Wait, we're rolling percent. Okay, that's what.
Just to see if Pizzoli's up there, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
See if he's
all
eating.
rolling
See.
I would,
perception?
I would,
It's
I
up to
wouldn't be
you.
rolling. I wouldn't be rolling because I don't know. I don't.
I think this is
Personally, I don't
Pizzoli's karma. This is Pizzoli's karma right here.
Yeah, it's definitely Pizzoli's fault.
This is karma coming back at Pizzoli. Now Pizzoli's gonna get eaten by a Tarask for killing children.
I wouldn't say karma. Maybe divine vindicism?
Yeah.
Oh, if you guys only knew. If you all only knew. One day you'll figure it all out.
What did this dude do?
I look around
Slowly off the
near the
goop.
docks. Are there any like boats?
There's several
Close-
boats around.
close by.
Couple of rowboats, some basic fishing
that's not bad.
boats, and a keel ship or two.
I say we take the smallest boat so we have less likely of attracting
Does it?
something towards us.
Well, the problem is it's a rowboat. I think that's not gonna get us anywhere.
Well, which way is the stream going?
The river.
Is it going up
Going this
towards
way.
It
the
goes.
Tarask or down?
Yes, it goes towards the direction of the Tarask.
Oh yeah, let's
so
not
you'd be
take the
rowing
rope.
upstream.
Actually, no, Kaz has a +10 to strength though.
That's
Break the
true.
Yo, she could pretty much be a motor for the boat.
Yeah. Is that the best one we're seeing right now? Or is there like something better than the rowboat?
Is there
There's
a yacht?
there are several rowboats, a handful of fishing boats, and 2 keel ships, which are
What's the keel?
like it's like a little bit bigger than like a fishing boat. They're more like speedy attack boats, in a way. They
Are they
usually
rowed?
have
Able
they
to
usually have
operate.
2 sails and can
Uh,
also be rowed. They come mounted with 4 cannons, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, pointed,
How
respective to the flanks, and a
that,
harpoon gun on the nose.
that's it right there.
how
That's what we're taking.
how many people does it usually take to run a boat that
A
big?
keel ship can be sailed with just 1 person, but requires a crew of a minimum of 3 to optimally be sailed.
I
Does
say we all
anyone here
pile
have a
on.
background? Does anyone here have a background in sailing?
I was like,
Sailing. I
Nope.
lived. My character lived in a fishing village growing up. If that counts for anything.
But did
But I
you
never.
were
I.
you on a boat?
My dad was a blacksmith.
His has been underground almost all her life.
I don't. I don't know how to run a boat.
I know how to
can I try
make
and see if
fishing
I
hooks.
remember anything from my books?
Yes, by all means. Feel free to roll history.
All right.
Know anything about boats?
The nerd's gonna go sailing.
Damn it! If it was with advantage. I don't.
Well,
Okay.
We are all we are
considering
all
that
just pissing ourselves right now.
yeah, honestly though, I am kind of willing to consider that you would have advantage referencing all the research you've done, because it's literally Lance's entire thing. You know what I
Okay.
mean? He does reference his books constantly, and he grew up reading stories. So, if anybody had a high chance of it being likely, it would be Lance. So I'll give you
Okay.
that one. We'll say that yes,
Okay.
you did learn the basics of sailing through several books that you've read, but you've never actually done it.
Yeah. So let's see if I can put it into application.
Right
Oh,
about
boy.
driving. We should be fine, right?
It's like watching someone drive. And then you
Sure.
just
We're all
drive.
gonna die.
I mean, what's a car?
All right. So, what I'm going to need, as Lance recounts the basic fundamentals of sailing a ship.
Would I be able to help him and give him advantage?
I was actually going to state the required roles. He allots the required roles necessary to adequately sail the boat. Somebody who's quick with their hands, so a sleight of hand check. Someone who's good at navigating, so an additional survival check. And somebody who has a nose for the winds, an insight check.
I'll
I got a
go for the
+4 to
wins.
sleight of hand.
I can go for the wins.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
who
can
wants
go-
to take the navigation?
I'll take the insight.
Uh.
Hey man, you're the one who knows.
Taking sleight of hand.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying. Like, I'm looking at my things. So, what's your sleight of hand? Is it 5 or something? Or
+4.
that's 4. Okay, then we have the same. Insight's not good.
My insight.
What's the last one? There's an insight, sleight of hand, and
Insight,
survival.
insight, yeah,
Survival.
insight, survival,
How's your
and sleight of
survival?
hand.
You do survival?
I can't do survival. I got a
Oh, you
+1
can't.
in that.
Yeah, my best one is sleight of hand, but that's either of us.
My best
What's your
one
survival?
is perception or animal handling.
Oh shit.
Well, we're not using those right now.
I
Oh.
know.
Which, speaking of which, Eden, you still haven't gotten a background squared away. So if you like, you can pick one, and that might provide you the requisite skills necessary to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, because you get like 1 or 2 of them, right?
Yeah, depends on the.
Yes.
Depends on the background.
I suppose in the meantime, Kaz could try again with survival.
Yeah, I feel like you have the best survival, right?
Yeah, 2.
2. Oh.
I have
I have a
3 in
tree.
survival.
I have 3, but I've been rolling like shit.
I rolled
I mean,
one good
I've been
one and
rolling
one bad
shit
one.
this entire session.
I can
rolled
roll
good
one of
one
them. It's
bad
just
one.
I guess Isla's probably our best shot. I can go for the insight. I have a +5 in insight.
okay.
Your
then-
insight.
I mean,
for
she-
survival, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, she has led you so far pretty solidly.
Yeah,
We have I?
it
Yeah.
sounds like a plan.
What a
Alright, so
monster.
who's
Alright.
rolling what?
So
Yes.
it seems Isla is gonna do survival. Um, who's doing sleight of hand?
We both
Kaifis
have the same modifier. I guess I'll
or
do it.
Lance?
I guess we'll go like in context. I'll be telling people what to do, so it makes more sense you're doing what I say.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's like you're kind of the one divvying out these roles and who
Yeah.
needs to be able to fulfill them.
Okay, so then yeah, I'm my my history rolls the me what I'm doing right now.
So yeah. Okay, Kaifis is gonna hit sleight of hand, and who's gonna hit that insight?
I'll do the
Oh
insight.
god.
I'll hit insight.
It's just shit,
Oh
bro.
no!
It's
Oh no!
shit.
Yikes!
It's
Well,
all
So my plus
John's
3
the only
only
one who
really
had
comes in
anything
handy
good.
if I don't roll bad.
Yeah.
that's every roll. Don't
I
worry,
wish I
that's
had
every
the
roll.
luck.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens to everyone. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's low level
That
for you.
sucked.
Yeah.
I love. Wait, are we level 4?
You're level 3.
We're level 3.
Oh,
But
okay.
Yeah.
if you guys manage to successfully survive this, then yes, you will level up to 4.
If we don't TPK right now.
Because I was gonna be
Sorry.
to be honest, it was gonna be a combat, but since this is so much more fun.
Yeah, the focus is a little different now.
Yeah, complete change of plans, but it works. You guys are still getting the same reward either way, because outrunning a Tarask is that not everybody
Hard.
can say they can do that.
We can sell the boat after.
This boat
So the boat-
survived the
If it gets damaged
Tarask
by the Tarask-
attack.
If he gets damaged by the Tarask and we still survive on it, I mean, you could say a mystical beast attacked our boat, and
Survival
it's awesome.
first, please.
It's like
Survival first.
it's like an autograph. A survival of 4. Look,
Yes.
God.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
you can breathe in the water.
Okay, here we go.
Hate me.
So, Lance allocates the roles respectively to each individual party member as the party boards this keel ship, finding it to be the most efficient and potentially fastest way out of the city. He divvies out the roles, and quickly, Kaifis goes to the ropes, and a little clumsily, but just barely, managing to fulfill the needs of lowering the sails, albeit a little haphazardly. Jean heads up to the crow's nest, checking the winds, and finds them favorable as they push to the west. They come from the west, heading eastward, allowing you to take a tailwind. Isla comes up alongside Lance, who's at the helm of the ship, taking the wheel, and using her wings, kind of begins to navigate the ship away from the dockyard, breaking free of its moorings, and inadvertently, she leads the boat a little too far. It takes a wide berth and bashes into one of the other ships in the dockyard.
Just
However,
my knowledge. Okay, go.
however, it manages to right itself, having taken 4 damage in the process.
How much?
I'm sorry. I don't have any strength. I'm small. Leave me alone.
The ship bounces and jostles a little bit in the water before eventually settling. And the natural winds carry the boat along the river. Along the way,
Okay.
hold on. Along the way, the ride is bumpy as you jostle and bash into nearby other ships, crudely and roughly hewing your way outward, collectively taking 15 additional damage along the way.
Oh my
But
god.
eventually, the ship manages. Oh, that's the boat. The boat itself.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I don't think I'm alive, bro.
much? Out of
I
curiosity, how
got
much HP does the boat have?
Um, I believe it has a total of 120 HP, if I'm not
Okay,
mistaken. Yeah,
okay,
it's
yeah,
not like
okay,
it's
okay. It
it's
still has
frail.
100.
8
Yeah, it's,
times more than me.
Okay, okay.
but yes. Eventually, the sounds, panicked civilians, falls off in the distance, as does the sounds of the Tarask. But its havoc can be clearly seen in the distance as it continues its rampage ever eastward in the direction you had been.
Oh my god.
Damn.
And the party takes its ship past the east interior wall and into the exterior lake south of the farmlands of New Barovia.
Oh, the
Another
robots are back.
A second Tarask appears.
Oh my god,
Hogging
no,
in another
please.
thing of cheese.
A second Tarask appears, rocks fall, and a lightning bolt strikes the ship all at once. Let me stop.
Ooh.
Everybody
Vecna
dies in an instant.
appears.
Um, no, but as the party manages to eventually take their leave into this outlet, catastrophe becomes a distant memory in the background, and the party successfully makes its escape.
Thank gosh.
So let's never do that
How,
again.
As
how
collapses
the
onto the floor with
fuck?
an audible thump.
How
How the
about
fuck?
from now on, we just stop eating cheese? Because what?
Yes, as much as Kaz enjoys his invigorating strings, it is bad cheese.
No, no more cheese. We
No more
agree.
cheese for
No
dog.
cheese.
No more cheese
No
for
more
dog.
cheese. No more cheese. Period.
So
Where's
was
dog?
this just like regular cheese?
I apparently it was like some weird specialty cheese that they have here that I guess has a chance of causing the apocalypse. I don't know, man. Like it's fucking
Is
weird.
it just like free for like everybody to buy?
It is a
I don't
local delicacy, pretty lady, you said.
These people are insane.
Oh, yes, Kaz thinks so too.
know.
Yes, this place is very crazy. I don't know how they
Okay,
live.
so we're in the upper. We're in the out in the east lake, right? So, but we're not past the walls yet.
There is one last set of walls that you'll need to pass, and then you will be outside of New Barovia's city limits and
Yeah,
on
we're
the
so we're
eastern border of Barovia itself.
okay. We're going past the map. um,
I do have the map of the Sword Coast as well.
Would that wait? So if we kept going down this river, would it lead us to Sword Coast?
Hold on. The city of Barovia is found, I think it's in the eastern section of. One second. We'll just pull that up for you fine folks.
You
Alright.
enter Fallstar.
It's not
Oh
in
shit.
this.
No.
Good
Pardon
luck.
me, just a moment.
Oh no, my two characters would meet.
Uh-oh. Here
I
comes a
love how we.
Baron.
I
Here
love how
comes
a
a
few sessions
Reno.
ago. I love how a few sessions ago we were worried about the morality of like sending a bunch of starving villagers to die. Now we have to deal with this, and I'm
I
pretty
think
sure a
there's a
bunch of
complete order of operations with that too. I think there's
You
like a
send the villagers to die?
cause and effect.
we were not we were discussing on what anyway. Long story.
Long story, some of them ended up dead anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Okay.
It's all right.
Very nonplussed about this, but okay.
I was saying this out of
What if
character,
we
but
could
this
capture
okay.
the Tarask and tie
No,
it to a
what Eden
balloon?
just said.
Imagine we capture
Mm,
this Tarask and then like tie it to the bottom of an airship and
dude,
then
Yeah, I gotta
drop it
dude,
leave
on
at
our
like 30
enemies.
if I want any
dude,
chance of waking up for work tomorrow.
dude.
Stay up all
A
night.
full party, a full 7 person level 20 party still has a less than 50% chance of defeating a Tarrasque.
I
That's how
mean,
bad
it
this party
depends. It
is.
depends how. Wait, aren't we a week behind the other group?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's what
just
I'm.
like
The unlikely few. Yes.
you're
Are
making
they
shit
in
happen.
Are they in Barovia or did they go somewhere else?
They're
They're in Aurora.
they're in Barovia. So
Oh,
Oh,
what's going to happen is this is going to be a problem for the Seven Saviors to deal with.
Oh,
Oh damn, you're giving it to them.
Yep.
you just threw
Oh
it.
my
You
god.
just threw a
Well,
fucking Tarrasque at
wait,
them.
the Seven Saviors are your IRLs, right?
Yep.
Oh boy.
they
You
might
just
fight
threw a
you.
fucking Tarrasque at them, man.
They won't. They don't have to find out how that Taraz got
I have
there.
no intention of telling them either.
oh God.
I
Just a
mean,
random Tarask. No, no.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
you
with
say
that said, like
say that.
meta knowledge wouldn't even matter because I like
Yeah, I think Harry might be listening. I don't know.
yeah, it
Yeah,
wouldn't
we
matter.
are broadcasting this live right now.
What?
Yeah.
If we're lucky, they're not watching. I kid. I jest. I know
Unlikely.
they do. I know they do. Um, so with that said, what is the party's next move?
We have to pass. We have to pass the city boundary.
And I'm also having a
Hey,
hard
we
time
guys, we
finding
got a
my
fresh new
sword.
start, guys.
I don't know if that's the kind of fresh start I want.
Okay, it's not fresh. It's kind of dirty, but it's.
So I think we I think from our collective experiences right now, we can agree New Barovia is fucked, right?
Say that again. You cut out.
Sorry,
You cut out on my end.
The city's fucked,
sorry.
is what he made.
Oh, yeah.
New Barovia is fucked, right?
That
Yeah, I don't
al-
think there's gonna be a new
al-
Barovia in a few days.
also I think I speak too soon. The irony of this. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, Gargamond might be the player of none other than Snorri of the Seven Saviors.
You mean
Oh
the one
no.
that? Oh no.
Yeah, he's
Anyway,
one of my Seven Saviors, and he's the yep, he's that one. Yep.
I don't think there's gonna be a new Barovia in about 3 hours. It's all gonna be gone.
Oh
Well,
man, it's gonna be a
There's
spicy,
not gonna be
spicy
anything
mess.
left to save.
Cause
Well, I mean, the
anyway,
Seven Saviors are pretty resourceful. We'll see what
uh,
happens.
uh,
You might be right.
anyway,
Yeah.
back.
On
Focus back.
tech,
Focus
yeah.
back.
On task.
it'll
Uh,
it'll be like Thor Ragnarok. New
I
Barovia,
say
we're the
we
people,
bail.
not the place.
I say we bail,
Yeah, no, I'm in
and
agreement.
we just find another place to get. I This is gets far. First point of order is just go far away from this place, man.
Aren't those
Yeah,
things seen as natural disasters as well? Like in lore, wouldn't aren't they like considered a natural disaster
Yeah,
after that?
actually,
They're,
traditionally,
they're
they only crop up
yeah.
every couple of 100 years. They usually spend most of their time sleeping. Or specifically, it spends most of its time sleeping, as there is only one in every prime material across the multiverse.
Basic, Basically, think it's a super volcano. Think of it as a super volcano.
Or
Usually, it's
like,
not a
Was
problem, but when it happens, it's a big problem.
so was
yes,
this one just grabbed from this material realm from wherever it was sleeping
that
and just
rift,
thrown?
that rift you saw was it being dropped out of the hole from which it was sleeping.
Oh, so it's okay. I thought we had two Trasks in
Oh
one
no,
material realm.
no. I try to keep on keep with the narrative on that one. But
I'm
so
about to
like
say, oh no.
if anybody ever does Slade, you will be the one who slayed the Tarask. Anyway, the ship idly bobs on the placid lake that you find yourselves on. Um, the distant chaos in the background, not more than the odd whisper on the wind, leaving this area somewhat removed from the destruction in the distance. What does the party do?
Continue leaving.
Is there any semblance? Do we know where we are? Have we ever? Because we're way down the river now, right?
Yeah, we'll say that you guys continue along the river until you hit the eastern border of New Barovia.
Okay.
We did the definition of a dine and dash. We took the money we could, summoned a Tarask, and ran.
We didn't have. We didn't even get the money.
Oh, we did.
I had no part in this.
I don't think we're gonna get that
We didn't
cash.
even get the money.
We'll just say that was charity. That was us gathering good karma to try and even out the. I don't know.
What was the good
told
karma
you-
in this situation? How many people
No,
died?
the good karma was saving those bandit people.
I'm
The
sorry, are
bad
you
karma was
saying
the Tarask from Dog.
I'm sorry, are you saying you came here to help people and you ended up summoning this thing?
I
She
technically
summoned.
didn't come here to help people. I came here for money.
Fair enough. But was the task in general helping people?
Suppose they were like
Not really.
they
It was
were
to kill people
like
originally.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Alright.
What?
I mean, it was
no.
to remove the bandits.
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm confused by what. I are you? Is your character female?
Sure.
Okay, sure. What? She's saying right now. So I'm very. Okay, whatever. We
I
just
was
gotta
just gonna
make.
judge you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we're already doing that to
All I
ourselves.
want,
Fair enough.
all I wanted to do was meet some swordsmen. You know, go on a long training session, learn some swordplay,
I
and
mean,
then this shit happens.
if you're really trying to test yourself, you could test your skills against the Tarask. I
Oh,
think
sure.
that's pretty. I mean, if you're able to take down the Tarask, I mean, I think that's a pretty good, look
You
at
know,
me.
if
I'm
you take down the
Jean, the
turret,
Tarask Slayer.
if you take out the terrace, I'm pretty sure there's a huge bounty on it.
There
If you get
probably
really
is. I
rich.
could probably sell the hide,
How about
Yeah.
but
you
Why don't
don't
you why don't you go
I
back
gotta
and
do the
fight it
math on
then?
that because Eldritch Blast would just get reflected back onto me. No physical. How
We
the
don't know
hell
that.
do you kill a
You don't
Tarask
know
from the
that.
inside?
We don't know that. We don't know that. That's special knowledge.
Okay,
Oh,
how
but
about
we
you
do know it
guys
has a
not
hide that it can't penetrate.
how about you
yeah.
guys not attempt to go do a suicide mission before we can even have a proper introduction with each other?
Yes, hello. New friend, I am Kaz. Nice to meet
I am Chiquita.
Who invited the mosquito?
You swatted
Okay,
at
not
her.
that small.
you. She is slightly taller than Kaz.
Hi.
Jesus, you're a big
Hi.
mosquito.
Welcome to our collective trauma group.
We all have secret
Um
pasts we don't tell each other about.
I'm
Welcome to
John.
this band of misfits.
I'm Isla. I could fly. That's all you get.
Ooh, that is
Fair enough.
a
What were
good
you
skill.
what were you doing in New Barovia, man?
Existing.
I like
Okay, that's fair.
existing too.
Honestly,
You and
Sam.
Kaz have a lot in common.
Well, I feel like I have that in common with everybody on this boat right now.
Oh yes, lots.
I don't. Well, this is meta, but I don't know. Your survival roll doesn't seem says otherwise.
Okay, you know what?
Hey, okay,
I tried.
in fairness to everyone, guys, dude, a fucking legendary monster is like barreling down towards us. I think we're all a bit on edge and not performing on our top game right now.
I know. I'm just
So
teasing.
I know I'm saying this in
Oh,
character. Like
okay, yeah.
I'm saying this in character. Like, I think we're all like a little freaked out right now. Okay.
Yes.
That's putting
Yeah,
it lightly.
I was trying to sleep, and this thing appears. It was
I've
great.
been alive for so many years and I never seen nothing like that before.
Speaking of which, Kaifas, can I see dog for a minute?
Yeah.
I'm
If
sorry,
you
you call that thing
just
a dog? What? You call that a dog?
Can you
dog.
put
That is his name. It is dog.
That's
That
not
is
can you
the
dog.
put him can you put him in the floor
You
and
know what?
step away
Yeah,
from him?
sure. I throw dog on the ground.
Oh my god.
As he as
He
he
hits
as he
the
as
wooden planks.
no
Rough.
no he doesn't.
No.
No he doesn't. I slash him before he hits the floor.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, we know where
Roll
this
an
is going.
attack. Roll an attack.
Damn, we just taking out our frustrations on dog
I
now?
am taking out my frustration on this dog right now.
Dog's
Okay.
been a bitch this entire time.
Hold on 1 second.
I think it's
Bad dog!
confident.
Just gonna
He's just
pull
familiar.
up.
He doesn't die.
Yeah,
Do
that
you
should
know that
work.
in character?
No.
Yeah, I would know dog stats. It's armor class 13.
13?
Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you
I
swing
make
your short sword downward, attempting to strike at the pseudo dragon, it quickly whips around with serpentine agility, dodging the short sword, coiling up it, and biting you on your finger. You take.
before that. Before that, bonus action flurry of blows.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Just punch him.
Go ahead and roll 3 more attacks.
Just two
Oh,
actually,
two?
just two.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
So there we go.
I think dog's gonna go take a nap.
How much HP does he have?
Oh
And
my god.
7.
roll damage?
Oh, sorry. No, my bad. My bad.
Oh,
Not that
oh,
one.
24? Dog go to heaven.
Uh,
All dogs go
armor
to heaven.
side. There we go.
Alright.
And dog is
And
If I
as he kind of like coils his way up your sword, going for your fingers
Jesus.
to bite them off as he has with others, you quickly withdraw your hand and with a quick lightning fast snap punch, you punch the dragon clear in its snoz and then slap it with your other hand before it has a chance to even react in response to being struck, and it flops to the ground, disappearing in a poof of blackish smoke.
I'm
Oh my
all
god,
right.
you killed it!
I mean, it was his fault, but Kaz is not sure that was necessary.
he'll be back tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dog doesn't go away.
Yeah,
Trust me,
he's
I've
just a bit.
tried.
Although it does cost you
Oh.
10 gold, so
Yeah.
oh. Is
I
it
think
the
that's a fair
curse?
price.
Are you cursed?
I'd rather not talk about that.
Oh.
You poor thing.
Yeah.
I know it costs
Yeah.
10 gold. That's why you know, try not to spend that money on dog. Dog always fucking finds a way.
Okay.
Anyway, as I
That's
ap-
not
so,
suspicious.
so as the ship bobs along the river, it eventually finds its way in the northern section of the Reaching Woods, far east of Baldur's Gate. Should you continue
okay.
northward, the river will continue a ways with no real notable settlements to be seen for some time. Do you choose to continue?
Wait,
Okay.
is New
Uh,
Barovia on the Sword Coast or where is
It's
it?
on the Sword Coast in the kind of like northwestern part of the Reaching Woods. That's where it
Sure.
rematerialized back into the prime material. My map currently isn't working for some reason. I can't quite isolate why. So, yeah, I'll have it ready for you in no time flat. I'll send you a link to a interim map for now. It should work. And
so
with that said, we're going to probably wrap up the session with the party aboard the vessel trying to kind of figure out their next move. You'll be aboard the ship for about 3 days, during which you will have downtime. Be sure to
okay.
get back to me before next Wednesday with some tasks that you'd like to fill those 3 days with.
Okay.
Because short of the basic adjustments necessary to keep the ship on course, you don't really need to sail it. It'll sail itself. Also, a map of the Sword Coast, if necessary. Coming right up.
Also, I believe you promised a level up if we survived.
Yes, you all survived, which means you all get a level up. You get level 4. Congratulations, one and all.
On
You
the other
survived
swords.
a encounter with one of the most destructive forces of nature in the prime material and live to tell about it.
Yay!
I don't know how any of this works. Yay.
Don't worry about it. We'll work through that. We'll work through that. Don't worry about it.
We have like 2 weeks to deal with it, or 1 week, or however long.
We
Yep.
need to talk about that just to be sure.
Yeah, we need to talk about it.
Yep, yep,
God.
yep.
Wednesday
This
is
is
my entire day off, so I am very flexible in that regard.
Yep, yep. Do get back to me, guys. Keep me in the loop about schedules and stuff like that. We can always make adjustments. As you might have noticed, Poland didn't make it in today. So don't worry about it. Everything's all good.
We find him in the boat
Yeah,
asleep.
yeah, he's just kind of was following the group quietly from behind. Just
Not
like
Can
helping
we
with
sleep?
anything, just chilling.
But
Oh yeah, I sent you the thing already.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay. So do we just suggest things we do with the time, or or is it things like
You
you give us
choose.
an
You
explanation of how much time it takes to like do
uh
a task?
so pretty much depending on like you just pretty much like, hey, I want to spend some of that time doing a certain thing. Depending on what that thing is, we'll account for the amount of time necessary to complete the task. So
Okay.
it could hypothetically be like 5 things. It could be one thing, depending on how long it takes for it to complete. That's why, if you have ideas, come shoot them to me. We'll work through the specifics and narratively pull everything together.
I don't know idle D&D things, so
Don't even worry about it. As I mentioned, we'll work through all that. We'll get you squared away with your level up, your background, and you'll be all good to go come next session. I know it was a
I'm
little clunky, but my schedule's been a little hectic this week.
all is good. Hey,
You're
this just
doing
means
good.
I have
Appreciate that,
extra
guys.
time to think about the background of my
Exactly,
character.
exactly.
Hey.
If you're, you know what I mean, like we can work through this as we go.
this session did not go the way I thought it would.
It didn't at all.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I did too.
I was like, I'd
This
be
is great.
surprised if it
It
went
was
the way.
exhilarating. Also,
Love how-
just apologies. Go ahead.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
You're all right.
It's good to say just a minor detail, if I'm allowed to.
Oh,
I'm
of
gonna
course.
just have Kaz idly dispel the cheese effect because I don't think it will be necessary at this point.
Oh yeah, yeah, no worries about that. Well, technically, you won't be able to. It's not a on-off switch type deal, so you'll have to ride it out for the remainder of the time. But nothing bad's gonna really come of it. I mean, you're just kind of aboard the ship, and it's not like you have uncontrolled strength. You're naturally a strong person, so I'm sure you understand restraint to some degree.
Well, so
Oh, yeah.
far, Kaz has almost broken how many people's hands?
Almost, almost. That's the restraint part.
Yep.
Ooh,
Thank
I
Very
God.
love
Thank
firm.
God. Thank God you didn't shake Isla's hand.
Oh
Oh
God.
my
Oh.
gosh.
That's a good reminder. Do that next
Yeah.
session.
Don't do that. Shut up.
Much
With
love, guys.
30
It was
with 30
it was
Yes.
so much fun. So much fun. Any comments, questions, concerns?
I love how you gave everybody a buff from the cheese only for us to not fight the thing.
That
Well,
hey,
it was random.
it's sometimes it happens. Like the cheese is completely random. I have no control over that. It's you eat the cheese, 1 of 100. 1 of 100.
Grask.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I almost summoned Strahd back. I was thinking about that.
That would have been funny as fuck.
Oh my God! If you had
That would
done
have been
that,
fucking crazy.
you would have opened a can of worms. That like that that. I'll talk to
I
you
was
about it
Woo!
later.
thinking,
We'll,
but
we'll,
I
we'll
didn't.
talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. Anyway.
I, I, thought, I
Yes.
think That would be interesting at least.
Yeah.
Woo!
Curse of Strahd, season 3.
Um,
I'm back,
is it
baby.
Oh, what was that, Eden?
is it possible that you can like delete the Isla Druid one
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
accidentally may have used that as a accidentally closed my my
The
current
cleric one.
sheet,
Yeah. No, no
and then I
worries.
thought I opened this one and I accidentally opened the Druid one, and I may have used that for a strength survival roll earlier.
It's okay. It's okay. They actually surprisingly have relatively similar stat layouts.
They do.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
it didn't really change the survivor role. Just I don't want to
For
accidentally do it
clarification
again
in the
because
future, of
I'm not paying
course.
attention.
No worries, no worries. It'll be much more streamlined. It'll be your next session, your sheet will be with everybody else's, so you'll be able to easily see it. I put them in alphabetical order generally. It's a little disorganized right this second. Yeah, actually no, it's still in alphabetical order. With the exception of
It's
Pagliacci. He's not supposed to be there.
it is not in alphabetical order
Oh
on
my
my
god, what happened to
screen.
Pagliacci?
I Oh,
Oh my
Pagliacci.
god, what happened to Pagliacci?
Pagliacci's still in the city.
Oh,
You'll
Oh
be
my god.
fine. He's a smart kid.
he's gonna come back. I know you
Character, how
lied,
old
Mr.
is he?
Caiaphas.
That is so creepy. I hate that.
Oh man.
I'll get used to that voice because it's gonna come back, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
know your
surprised.
I
group is
missed
nothing but
Pagliacci already.
liars.
Me
I
too.
guess we, I guess we could wait out 3 days away from the city, then come back. That's one thing
Does
we
the
can
True.
do.
You could.
That-
You
Yeah,
could.
actually, that sounds like a good idea.
You
does the boat have
could.
a library on it?
It has a captain's quarters with a handful of books for like this purpose of entertainment, or some of them are like informative or educational. Usually
Is
most
there
of
a?
them have to do with ships, navigation, or seafaring.
I'm looking for this one book called Tusk Love. It's got like
What?
got a half orc on the cover.
Oh no.
What?
Do they have this in the thing?
Wrong,
No,
wrong,
but much to your
Damn
wrong
it.
multiverse,
surprise,
bro.
you
Wrong
did
multiverse.
you did manage to find a book uh labeled The Lusty Argonian Maid.
What
Oh
the fluff?
Does it look
no.
handwritten like it was a fan fiction? Like it was one of those shitty
Yes.
Wattpads? Oh
Yes.
god. Can I
Oh
skim through it?
no.
Can I skim through it? I'm
I
not
thought
gonna
we
read
ended
it
the
in
session.
detail. I
Stop
just
it.
wanna skim through it.
I take copious notes.
It has pictures.
Oh
Colored
my god, what
pictures.
pictures?
Oh
The
no.
pages are stuck together.
Stop.
Oh no.
I'm gonna save this for dog. I got an idea.
All right.
Smell-
On that note, I have to go. Goodbye.
Much
Good
love,
night.
guys. Fantastic session. Always appreciate it, and I'll catch you soon, okay?
Bye, everybody. See you
Yeah.
later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good
Love
night.
you guys.
How about that, guys? That was wow. Okay, we got a yep. There's a Tarascan in Barovia now. How about that? That's a thing. Yep, that's a thing. Yeah, Seven Saviors on Monday. They're fucked. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I absolutely adore sharing these adventures with you. The players are phenomenal. Love having them. I really hope to see you all again in the future. It's been pure comedy, pure quality. And honestly, I can't get enough. I'm looking forward for more. Two more. So, as always, my sweet, sweet citizens of New Barovia, be sure to take care of yourself. Oh, not that. Ew. There you go. Take care of yourself. Drink plenty of water. Fundamental to wellness. Hydration is important. Keep that in mind. Just as important is adequate rest. Sleep is important as well. In fact, the cornerstone to a very, very productive day. Take it from me. But more importantly than all of that, that you continue to love yourselves and each other, that tomorrow might be a better day. And I hope to see you all then. But before we call it the night, how about we raid one of the fine folks of Twitch? Send this love and energy, this positivity on over. Pay it forward to somebody who really deserves it. And Yariko-san sounds like just the right person. So when you head on over there, be sure to spam that chat with hearts and love, all the affection of the DPRQ. And I will catch all of you tomorrow. Much love.